Testing, testing. Hello. We are back, weary traveler. Sort of popping this back up so that I have an easy place to see and find when I want to break this up later. But in the present, we're just gonna get rolling again. Hello, if you are seeing this in the future after I have done some slick editing and done all of the work of just very roughly chopping this video probably into 2 or 3 sections. Perhaps it's been a few days. Hello then. If it hasn't, well then you're either binge watching this or using some chronomancy. In either case, cool. Now it is my deepest wish that I don't accidentally send this hurtling off down the hill. That felt threatening. I'm carrying too much to run, unfortunato. What is probably those 10 Surtling cores, if I had to guess. That's probably really not helping me. Oh, we're just gonna walk up these stairs all nice and slow. I wonder if I can see any oak trees from here. There's one down there in the... Would you call that a gully? Unload the wood. And I think what I will do is I will try to at least make sure there's a roof on this place. I might stop trying to get overly fancy with the... Can I really only carry like 1 thing of this at a time? Oh no, if I deposit the 2 stacks of resin, I can do 2 at a time. I can do that. I don't know if I'll get too fancy with the decorations right this second. I probably will, just based on every other time I've said that and then immediately gotten distracted. I'm pretty sure I said that when I started to build this place. What shall we got? Though I do realize there is a slight caveat. I can't necessarily build a lot and expect the tree to have room to grow. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we are going to do a little bit of here. Did I manage to loop the camera through that and break that from behind? I am talented. Nice. Alright. This definitely needs a... We'll call it a hunter's logic. Just Hunter's Hill, maybe. Alright, so my thought is to take a second and just set up a little storage area, get some of the space built. Maybe what I'll do is just... I guess I don't need like a huge storage space. But, I suppose of the views, this is probably the poorest, so we can either do there, or we can just do it right off of there. If I do it there, it's blocking that. If I do it there, it's blocking that. I think weirdly where I have them might be just the best location for them. That's okay. I don't think we'll take it much further over. But what we will do... Nah, I can't quite do that yet. Oh, well, I guess I could just leave this as is and just do... Yeah, okay. Yeah, because it's not going to be like the most efficient use of space, but not every bit of this design needs to be hyper efficient. Yeah. There we go. I'm not trying to turn this into like a permanent base per se either, I just like having storage options. And again, if I have the materials, then this is kind of the whole point. Furniture is where it is. This will also give me a place to actually store some things. Mainly the wood that I want to use to build this place. There we go. Finish that. I think a fair few things on the outside are going to have sort of the... I'm not entirely sure how to continue it off to the side, maybe connect these two just yet. But I do think I'm going to take this out a little bit. The same way that I did these to kind of create that overhang look. And maybe by the end it looks a little bit chunky, but... I'm not gonna know until I give it a shot. Might really like the style. Now I do definitely need to give myself some kind of cover. That is too exposed. More roof. That is too exposed. Is it the giant gaping holes in the wall? That is too exposed. We're not going to leave the... I'm honestly not hating that. But I'm not going to leave that there as is. We're going to just... You know what we're going to do? Just... That is too exposed. Okay, never mind. Maybe I should have left that one. That is too exposed. Is it up here? That is too... I had a bed with just like a tiny bit of roof over it in the woods, and you were fine with that. Okay, we're just building in the dark tonight. Alright, all that being born in mind then, layouts. Well, let's put a lamp down here so that we have one there. Try to plant one atop the rock. I don't want to go too far back because I don't want to spook the boar. We are going to put a few around here. We'll leave the boar be for now. I don't think we're going to do all of these. Admittedly, that is why I like fire arrows for the early game. If you can peg a Grey Dwarf the right way, they'll just burn until they die. So we have pillars going up that are all pretty well stable. think I'm going to have to do a little bit of scaffolding out here. It's just a little terrifying. Alright. You might be wondering why I'm doing this, and the answer is... just trying to make this part like 10% easier. Do I have anything in the corners? No, I do not. Willing to bet I could just go. Okay. So I could just pop that out there like that, and then I just take, snap that to the top, and then tell that to go down to the bottom there. Probably not perfect, and I'll need to get a look at it in the day. I have a feeling that's not too bad. I'm gonna get the, how much wood do I have? Not enough to grab a little bit more. And of course, here soon I'm also going to have to go and actually get my hammer repaired too, because I've been building for a little bit. There. I know this has just been a lot of me mumbling, like, oh, there we are. There we go. Heidi ho. And that's just the content you're getting here. Alrighty. don't think that'll look bad. Yeah, we might do that thing where we take a little bit of wood and build around some of the roof's edge. Just to add like a detail piece. I'm describing it intensely badly, but I believe if we do that, it'll look just fine. Yeah. And let's go further. Don't necessarily think this is something that needs to go insanely high. Yeah, I don't think that looks too bad. There we go, scaffolding down. Alright, now it looks as though if I were to come in here and do this, I don't think it would interfere with the... I don't think that would interfere with the inside too much. It's a little funky, but I think it'll look less funky when we have actually finished the roof and bits. Missing requirement. Oh, but we're not, okay, so that does indeed intersect, but I have to say that doesn't look too bad. And if I'm reading this right, it'll kind of intersect over here if I were to do something similar. I need to go get a little bit of core wood. Oh wait, hang on. Look at that, a little bit of core wood. Let's do one smart thing though before we... It's too exposed. Alright, let's... It's not going to be perfect, but we are going to just do like a little crafting table tuck away here if I can. No. Don't fully want to do it there, I guess. Since that didn't work, we're not going to worry about it. This is not going to live here permanently because I think this is going to be a little bit of an eyesore. But now that we can get a crafting table, at least, amenable to being sort of hidden away this way, I'm convinced it's... There we go. Now we can at least keep building. We might leave that there for a little bit. I think eventually it would look good over here, or maybe, honestly, maybe even just the bed there. But, got that. I think we're just gonna do, like, regular walls up here. Well, this is a good view, though. You know, if this is 2x2, then let's give ourselves a window. Now, this one, we're not going to do the popped out thing to, but that's because it's going to be under the awning that we're looking to create here. That should be good. Can we see how that plays? It's not thrilled about sitting there, but not breaking, so that's good. Again, not thrilled, but I think it can be made to agree. Can we... I need some more core wood. That's fine, we got some down in the bottom side cart. I think we'll take... I'm gonna do a couple of things right quick. I think that's the rain. Aha. Yep. Alright, let's put the wood there. We'll keep some of the fine wood there as well. Did I unmute my mic? Yes, I did. Beautiful. Okay. Had that just one blessed second of paranoia there. Not that I think I've said anything groundbreaking, but, you know. It'd be nice to have the audio. Alright, so it's not going to be a perfect matchup. Oh, do those not want to cross? Okay. Not gonna be perfect then, but we will try that. Oh, lightning. Nice. There's a very rare event. I don't know if it's terribly rare, but just keep an eye out to the sky. I might miss it, but you all might see it. You'll see a sort of a streak of lightning kind of arcing horizontally across the sky, and if you look really close, you will see a, I believe what appears to be a goat-led chariot arcing through the sky, and this is Thor spreading his lightning and his thunder. Alright, so if that's there, let's... Now my intent is that maybe the... That was probably not going to be, like, the best, but I think that those two things touch each other. and will maybe create just a tiny bit of support. If I am recalling my math properly, all I need to do is go a half bite off the edge of there. And start going up. Here. Now, we do kind of again find ourselves in a position of needing to find that oak sapling. 'Cause I think that if I put the pillar there, it's going to be too close. I might, just so that I can see if I can get the roof up. That's actually going to be off just a little bit, I realize, because the other ones are along the edge, which I know is going to be too close. Okay. That's probably not great, but orange is miles better than red. So we'll take what we can there. Oh, what did that not? Oh, it doesn't connect. Okay. Might seem a wee bit strange, but oh, nope, that is just the wrong angle of wood. Nothing to do with that. Well, we'll go out far as it'll let me. That might let me get one more there. Oh! Oh, hello. Why are you... You're offset. Oh, it's probably because I... Okay. No, I see what I did. That's easy enough to fix. Might cause a few collapses, but it's easy enough to fix. Go. Lovely. Alright. That is nothing, though. Oh, this is a poor time to run out of wood. Not terribly far over. Split that in half. Let's make an easy way to get up here. It's only going to last until we're done building, really. There we go. Lovely. And that's why we put these bars in, so that we don't go sliding off of our roof into the great beyond. We're already in Valheim, we don't need to go falling and finding out what the 11th world is. I think if I run some pillars up from the fireplace, I will have all of the support I need for the roof. Clearly I don't have it now. Alright. There we go. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to give this a little bit of support while we finish running it over this way. Is that one over? Oh, who knows? Let's do it this way. Okay. So with some certainty I can say that's probably going to get in the way, and that absolutely is. So we're gonna leave that unbuilt for now. If I break that, that's forked. Okay, if I'm picking a side to put these on, I think this is probably the better of the two. And I say that primarily because that will theoretically put a little bit more support out that way. This is not perfectly towards the center. Alright. I think I see what I want to do. Oh. I don't know. I'm hemming and hawing a little bit on it now. Because what would we have if we were fighting it like that? I'm gonna slap the wood in here just so I have the space to grab a thing of core wood. Again, we're probably just going to build through the night because it's fighting me a little bit on what constitutes a exposed bed or not. We're gonna make a little shelter the way I did for the workbench, but oh, I just don't think that's gonna bear too much in the way of fruit. Ba, 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 ba. Just kind of felt like those were maybe a little bit, I don't know, a little high. Or a little low, excuse me. Well, that does break up the space a little bit by, you know, putting those pillars in the middle. I did like how open it was, but I think we just need the support the way that it is. Let me put a little bit of core wood away here. We will probably end up pulling some more out. Oh, did you just want to come see the view? Knock first next time. Bloody hooligans. Alright, alright. Maybe don't be running around people's houses late at night, uninvited. Alright, so we know those three are not oriented the way they need to be. I'm gonna leave that mostly open. Alright, yeah, we're leaving that open for tree reasons. Come in half tuck on that, and run it along the way. I think technically it should go out one more. we have thoroughly moved into it is in the tree zone area. Well, that's not the top piece there, I guess, isn't, so I shouldn't worry about that too much, but there we go. And my hope is to basically either have all the smoke condense there and actually be able to leave somehow, or elsewise just kind of collect up there but stay high enough up that it doesn't impact the rest of the house down here. Just about got the roof finished though, that's nice. I say right as I overburden myself. I think the goal is going to be to fill in this little bit of space here, and on the other side kind of close up that space there. Since we have a workbench over here, I'm just going to break that one so I have the room. This should be pretty straightforward. Could do a few things here, actually. If I kick that back a half. Now that's recessed nicely. Oh, is that just a tiny bit offset from each other? Interesting. I wonder, does that mean I can trick it? Interesting. Why are you two different heights so badly? That's not just me, right? That Oh wait, no, that is a different height. Hang on. Okay, we have that there. Right? That one. Okay, there we go. That looks better. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, I'm going to see how much wood I have here. I have an okay amount of core wood. A bit of fine wood. Of course, got the resin. Not a whole lot of wood itself. Actually, what I might do is take this fine wood and this core wood down to the other wagon and just start getting that ready to head on back. Well, back is relative, I suppose. We're going to be taking it to second lamp at some point, and first lamp at another, and stone gate at another, so it'll get where it's going eventually. I think I'm gonna go off on a little mini quest here just to go and try and find an acorn. I see the oak there. Kinda like this oak. So I might leave it and hunt down another. Stamina regenerate a little bit more before this. We've been going for a little while. According to the recording, I've been going about 2 hours at this point. With a minor break in the middle. As it might hurt. I don't want them to go rolling down the hill. Okay, that didn't hurt at all. Beautiful. I'm not noticing acorns. Oh, another one right there. and another one right there. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll grab the cart and just bringing it down. I thought I was going to have to do more forest trekking, but if it's just down there, that's pretty deeply manageable. That all said, I think I am going to have to... Oh, I never set up the stuff to finish smelting back at second lamp. Okay. Well, we're in a little bit of a kerfuffle then. I'm going to go attempt to break one of these oak and see if I can get acorns. We might leave the trees lying on the ground for a little bit, because I'll know if I get acorns when the tree itself goes down. Because I know I don't have the axe durability to fully process the trees right now. I'd love to. Yes, acorns! Wonderful. Okay. How many do I have? I have 5. Wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go slap those into the ground around the cabin, but we are gonna slap the one on the pillar that I wanted to do. And hopefully that has enough room to grow. My hope is that it does, and we can get a nice little, like, you know, tree on the hill looking thing to happen. Maybe it can't, though. What I'm gonna try and do is put it on the furthest little edge there. And we'll break, like, those bits of roof first. Needs more room to grow. Okay. We are going to start by, like I said, breaking some of these things. Gotta make sure that's still up though. It needs more room to grow. Do you need more? What do you need more of? Do you need dirt, or do you need... Oh, one, before I forget to do it, let me slap an oak or two up here, because then I have a chance to get a few more acorns if this doesn't pan out. And I'll keep the other two with me, because I just like planting oak trees. I get this into a position to bring this up a little bit. Again, not perfect, but I'm willing to bet at a certain point it is enough room. I will hope, at least. Maybe I'll try to raise that last little corner bit on there. There we go! Okay, it's green. Cool. Okay, now it's not. So can we... Okay, it just has to be up just a smidge a bit. Alright. Cool. So theoretically that can grow. We are going to do our best to clear this up just a little bit. Not yelling at me yet! counts? Okay. Alright, it counts. A little bit in here will take a bit of water damage as time goes on. But I have to say, I don't think it's going to be so much that I need to worry too much about it. Now, what was I going to do? I think that my plan was roughly something to this effect. Instead of full board pieces, what we'll just do is snap on some of those. There we go. Not what I'm going to call perfect by any stretch, but not bad at all. This will probably be something that we wander back to once we've given the oak tree a little bit of time to grow, because I think that's going to be the sort of the hold-up with this. Now, my other hope is that with the roof, this is... okay. It's actually enclosed enough. Alright, now we get to make a choice. Because our axe is pretty dinged up. Is there anything we want to take back to second lamp? Yes. Take 2 of those. We're going to take 20 of these. And 10 of these. Well, no, we have plenty of those back at the base. Or you know, we are gonna do one thing here. It's gonna be a little bit goofy. Ichthyor is down. How much stamina do I have? Fair bit. I'm gonna have to run back here anyway, but I think I'm going to go set the first of many portals. This is gonna be a little bit too thin to take that card anyway. But this is why we're coming through. And I think mainly because I need to get some food soon, I'm going to be ending the stream once I've sort of checked off these last couple things. And my hope means that I can get some food. I hope that means I can get some food here in, like, you know, 10, 20 minutes kind of thing, and not, you know, 2 hours later I have artificially extended my list 16, 17, 18 different times. Alright, here are the sacrificial stones. There is the barrier around them. And here in the woods is a ring of stones, which I think will make an excellent location for a temple of sorts. Now, before we futz around with that too much, you should actually just do the basics of putting down a crafting table and enough of a structure to hold a portal. So that's why we're here. My hope is that since the sacrificial stones are sort of a hub of sorts for a game like this, my hope is to sort of make I tend to call them halls of doors, or a hall of doors, and it is usually just this is obviously not to the footprint that I'm going to build it, but usually just a large structure that involves just a lot of portal doors, not necessarily a lot of other amenities, maybe like a forge and a workbench to allow for quick repairs if they're needed. But not really a whole lot else. And their main purpose is really just so that you have a hub that you can go to. If all of your portals lead to one location, then you are able to get wherever you need to go from that one location, or you know, at most one extra stop. Now, this is the important part. This one, as much as I want to call this one Stonegate, because that's where it's going, we're actually going to put the other portal in second lamp, I think. Hugin, hello. Portals are great for fast travel between different parts of the world. Of course, you need to build one on the other side as well, then give the pair the same name, but then they will be automatically connected. Thank you, Hugin. I don't think I've ever really done Hugin's voice the same way twice. I need to pick up a bit more. I'll need to grab 2 more Surtling cores and a little bit of fine wood. But my hope is to just sort of run back to... Actually, I could probably even set up a third to the lodge if I wanted to. You know, we'll leave it be for now, because we're going to have to come back through here anyway with clearing the path and evening out the land. Making that all nice and sorted later. For now, this is going to be the one that stays here. And I'll grab that the next time I need to come through. I'm going to grab just enough wood to make a repair table, so that I can fix up that cart before we head back. Perfect. I don't think anything would really pose much of a threat to it outside of, like, say, a troll or a particularly ornery bunch of gray dwarves, but... if I don't fix it now, that's exactly what I'm gonna find, so, you know. Prep as you can for what you can. What we're going to do is actually run this back to second lamp. Because we know that the path is about as clear as it can be. We have another cart out here that can finish the work of going to first lamp. So I think our goal is just going to be to get this hauled back. We might chop down that tricksy fir that blocks the view of second lamp when we get there, but I think we are going to give ourselves a pass on further work. Got some good building done with the lodge. I have every confidence that I'm going to trigger a raid in the process of getting back to second lamp and putting things down, but... Okay. I'm trying to very gently move through this space. If you come back and attack me again, I'm going to defend my cart. Okay? Oh, this actually kind of works. I'm not moving. The boar's kind of pushing me forward because it's trying to go through the cart to attack me. Oh, damn, I Austin Powers it. I am very, very pleased with this bridge still. Berryroad Bridge, standing strong. Come on. Back. Oh hey, the berries are ready. Alright, and this is why I put that stuff around them, so that they were easily recognizable. Those are just growing straight up in the middle of the road. Second lamp, and there's the fur I was talking about. Get some berries first. I'll leave that be for now. So what's the view now? Okay, that's a lot better. I dig the look of the firs, but because they're so wide near the base versus the pines that have most of their foliage so up top, blocks the view for some builds. Other times though, you have like something really nice and tall poking out of the trees, and that's, you know, then you want something that's a little bit more bottom heavy. Alright. We're back here, and we've not immediately triggered a raid. Though I think pretty much all of our lamps are threatening to be out of fuel here. Aye. Oh, hey, and all of our carrots have flowered as well. Nice. Alright. Now, let me make good on one other thing I was going to do, and that is the portal. You know, for lack of room inside, I'm kind of tempted to put it right here where the wood is. Might throw, like, the stacks underneath the, little thing there. There we go. And that should connect itself here in a moment. There we go. If you hear an unholy screech, you know you've set it up right. Alright, and that's the rest of the wood I can pick up. And once we sluggishly move over here, we will have a place to cram it. I got 2 bits of fine wood, which we are going to store in there. Got the grey dwarf eyes, which are going to cram in here for now. Alright, so my intent with having second lamp and the stone circle connected is that since that's going to be where the Hall of Doors is, it's fine for me to connect it up this way, because this is where I have all of the grey dwarf eyes. This is where I will theoretically have a fair few circling cores, at least until we move a little bit more fully into the swamp, where they can spawn via spawners. Get that fire going. I think I'm going to run around and refill as many lamps as I can, and I'll call it after that. Let's see, each lamp can take up to 10 resin, so we will take a few with us here. Or each 10 resin. Each lamp can take up to... Oh dang, almost got up there. 4. Each one can take up to 4. Somewhere else we need to go probably and refill his first lamp, because they are probably out of resin at this point. And then one other thing I noticed, and I think this has happened through most of the raids, is just when there's a tendency for them to really want to take those out, so we're just going to give them a couple of torches out here, kind of just hanging out and chilling, because I have a feeling that they will happily gather around those torches. Alright, and I'm out of resin. Perfect. Well, definitely not out. I have oodles and oodles still back in the chest, but out of resin for now is fantastic. I'll have a few hearty little bites there. Alright. I'll take a moment, take a breath here. Thank you for coming on this little journey. We're just gonna end it there. Peace and love, everybody. I will see you next time with more building, more weirdness, and more Mothman shenanigans. Peace and love.